Hello, everybody. Mike from Southern California again. So Anime Matsuri 2019 is come and gone, and today I'm going to recap the highlights of it, as well as give the poll results from this weekend and make the poll announcement for today. So I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hello, everybody. Okay, so this past weekend's poll was, as you all know, the last 3 weekends I've focused on Vic Mignogna's voice roles from 3 different stages of his career. This past weekend I focused in on his LA roles. And I did a poll of which of these 4 roles that he did, the 4 more famous roles of his, was your favorite, and the choices were Chris Aonumura from Digimon Fusion, Ikaku from Bleach, Nagato from Naruto, and Rohan Kishibe from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Diamond is Unbreakable. I do want to thank the 3 people who voted in the poll. Would have liked to see more engagement, but I guess that's just how it goes. Taking 67% of the vote with 2 votes was Nagato, and then 1 vote for Rohan Kishibe, taking 33% of the vote. So, anyways, and that's all for that. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, everybody. So this is, of course, going to be the Anime Matsuri 2019 recap special for my channel. The con lasted from Thursday the 13th to yesterday the 16th. June 13th through the 16th. So the con got started on the first day, featuring Korean pop idol group A-Pink. They had an autograph session in the morning, and then later on that evening they of course had their concert in Houston. Didn't cover that, but for those who might have gone there, I hope you had a good time. K-pop, J-pop, pretty good forms of music, and I know a lot, particularly with idol groups like that, they can be pretty enjoyable to watch. Moving on then to Friday. As y'all know, some of our favorite YouTubers, Nick Rekieta, Hirohei, and that Umbrella guy, hosted a panel called For the Fans. I watched it a couple times. I didn't watch the live stream because apparently they had some issues at the very beginning with audio issues. Eventually, they did get it all fixed and got it up. I know DNA Crows had also posted, albeit the first 10 minutes was not available because of the audio issues. But it was a good panel overall. What they talked about was, again, how many in the industry are trying to basically force their agendas down everybody's throats, trying to push their agendas, push their narratives, and just denying people that general sense of escapism. Now, contrary to what many people want to believe, and I can tell you this because I've studied this myself a little bit, and I'll probably be doing a bit more of a series later on this, particularly when it comes to DCU. But this is not necessarily the first time that political, ideological, societal narratives have been put into comics or put into into forms of entertainment. when I was doing some of my research, digging all the way back to the golden age of DC at the very beginning, you could see in a lot of that work where, you know, there was pushing certain ideas of the time, not the same ideas as today per se, but like, well, in Action Comics #1, the very first Superman story um, was titled Superman, Champion of the Oppressed. And there was a lot of stories surrounding corrupt governments and all that in that. But anyway, so going back to the For the Fans panel, they talked a lot about how industry professionals are trying to push their own ideologies and agendas and just denying people the chance to escape all the real world, baloney, and I think in that we all suffer from that. Right now with all the animus that's going on in the world, I think we need escapism more than ever. We need to go off and we need to believe in heroes. We need Superman to fight for truth, justice, and the American way. We need these heroes to idolize, to help keep us help remind us that there is good in the world. So, that was a good panel. A lot of good points brought up. And then, of course, throughout the weekend, Vic had a panel all 3 days as well, in which followed pretty much the same format, more or less. He did address the controversies going on with him, involving he did at some point, he wouldn't take questions on it, but he did address it in a particular prepared statement that he would put to the fan. One of the things, if I was there, what I would have liked to ask him, but he answered this question when he addressed it, was what were his feelings on how a lot of stuff gone down this year has affected how it's affected the community. I'd like to hear, I think he did address a lot of that when he would talk about it. He talked about the idea of, when sometimes when you're successful and people will come after you because you're successful, people will try to bully you, and and that's just, it's a sad thing. It's a real sad thing. But Vic overall, as he has always done, has spread love and positivity, and to his credit, he has been a good example of what being a good Christian is. The idea of turning the other cheek. Idea of, when they smite you on the one cheek, you just turn the other cheek. He hasn't gone after, contrary to what the other side will say, he has not sent anybody after them. Most of the people who've gone after the other side and criticized them have done so on their own accord. Vic has had nothing to do with that. Vic has continually asked those who support him to be kind and be positive, which is something I think we all should take heart in. He had some interesting stories too, like from when he first started, which I covered some of this when I covered his voice roles. One of the stories he actually talked about, which was one I also talked about the first of my 3-part series on his voice roles during his, when I was focusing on his ADV Sentai roles, in which, while he was working with John Gramillion, John had suggested he audition for some roles for ADV, and it just kind of went from there. And 20 years later, he is probably one of the most popular, well-known, and beloved voice actors in the community, contrary to what those on the other side would say. So, so anyway, I hope everybody had fun. One last bit of thing too. Um, on Sunday, he mentioned one of his fellow voice actors and said Chris Ayres. Chris Ayres recently had some health issues develop. He, of course, started out, he'd been involved with ADV, and then ADV and Sentai, and moved on to Funimation as well. He was, when they recast for Dragon Ball Z Kai and Super, he was originally Frieza for those series until he became ill, and he was basically replaced by Damian Mills. So he's right now dealing with some stuff. At the panel on Sunday, he messaged Chris during the panel, and he asked everybody to say hi to him. So if you can, Chris, as Vic would want us to do, keep Chris in your thoughts and prayers. That he gets through this time of struggle. You also keep Vic in your thoughts and prayers as well. Vic is going through a time like similar to Job, in which he's just struggling with some issues there. Tug and Hero Hay had streamed over the weekend. I think it was pretty good getting a good bird's eye view, getting their perspectives and seeing the content there. As the saying goes, being able to live vicariously through their experiences. Anyways, that's all for that now, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Okay, so today's poll question is going to be more for those who actually attended Anime Matsuri. What I'm going to ask is this: for those who attended Anime Matsuri, which of the following did you enjoy the most? A Pink concert, For the Fans panel, Vic's panel, or hanging out with the guys, during the convention. So again, it'll actually be more in this order. So which of these events, activities at Anime Matsuri did you enjoy the most? The Pink concert, hanging out with the guys, For the Fans panel, or Vic's panels. I look forward to seeing how you guys vote, and hope you guys will comment, and I will be right back. Okay, so to close everything out today, we're going to check the links below. If you want to contact me directly, my Twitter handle will be down there. Also, I am, of course, shilling some causes. Fantasy stuff, you guys can check them out. They did hire on Vic for a role. Their new production company. You guys might want to check them out and check out what they're doing, and start to maybe support them a bit. Also, I'm of course promoting some GoFundMe's. Vic, as y'all know, as he moves forward with a lot of these suits, he's going to continue to need help in building that war chest to go after these people. Tug's Indiegogo is going very well. He's gone, been well up beyond what he initially, what his initial goal was. And then if you can, check out Cord Crimson's GoFundMe as well. As always, guys, remember, you're not obligated to do anything. Just do whatever's on your heart. If you can donate, please consider donating. If you have already donated, please consider donating again. If you cannot donate, it's understandable. If you can at least share the links, that'd be appreciated and be of some help. And to close it all out here, if you like this content, let me make one more. I want to welcome my latest subscriber to the channel as well, my 12th subscriber, Brian Glaze, a friend of mine from church who over the past few days subscribed to my channel. I hadn't gotten around to welcoming him. Brian, I welcome you, and I thank you for coming on board, and I hope you will enjoy the videos. Anyways, back to finishing up, closing this out. If you like this content, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification button so that when I do upload the videos, you will get the notification. You'll get the videos right away. I look forward to you guys watching my videos and commenting on them. I look forward to having some great discussions with you over time. Just to give everybody a heads up as well, I am considering some slight format changes to my videos that I may start on July 1st. As we get closer to that time, I will let you know exactly what I'll be doing in regards to that. So anyways, until tomorrow, guys. Bye!